So the first step is the risk identification. In other words, this is looking at what are the key risks to your organization moving forward. So an example of that might be client insolvency. In other words, clients going into receivership, going bust on you, and the impact that would have on your business. So step two is the risk analysis. And this normally looks at the risk in the context of two things. Firstly, likelihood. In other words, how likely is it that the risk will occur? And then severity, how severe is the impact if the risk does occur? And then grade them between high, medium or low, or maybe rate them somewhere between 1 and 5, for instance, where 5 would be the highest. So going back to my example of a client insolvency, you may look at that and say, what's the likelihood of that occurring? And you might say it's a medium likelihood. And then you would look at the severity of it occurring, and you might say, well, the severity is high, so that in the event that it did happen, it would have a big impact on my business.